When are you gonna start doing something with that big brain of yours?
What? Go to college like you? So people can tell me stuff I already know?
Unbelievable. Oh, what would Mom and Dad say?
I don't know. They're gone. They died when I was 3, remember?
This is Big Hero 6, and what you just saw was probably one of the worst expositional lines in modern media. It's a line that's supposed to cement Hiro and Tadashi's relationship and prove to the audience that they're all they've got. Now this is Primal. Hear the difference? It's essentially the same scene, but one has screams and shouts instead of actual words. Although this may be a bit confusing looking in, I think film can learn a thing or two. And for those who have never heard of Primal or saw that zombie episode trailer but never had enough time to watch it, Primal is Genndy Tartakovsky's latest creation about a caveman and a T-Rex traversing the prehistoric lands. Now if that name sounds familiar, that is because he is the same creator of such cartoon classics such as Dexter's Laboratory.
Say it again, Dexter. Omelette de fromage.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Show them how proved that I can be hardcore.
And of course,
Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku. Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
and much like Samurai Jack, Primal has amazing, mostly episodic stories without any dialogue. Now there are various ways a film story gets told, one of which is framing. In fact, there's even a saying in film, show not tell. You've probably heard that in 100 other video essays on YouTube. Primal is the epitome of show not tell. At its worst, it kinda acts like a moving comic book. But at its best, it keeps you invested in the characters and gets you to think like them. Although the framing isn't hyper stylized like that ninja scene in Samurai Jack, it does leave a lot of room for the situations to shine. The crazy, bloody, sometimes emotional, and even funny situations that Spear and Fang run into. Another way a film gets told is through the music. It can help and sometimes is essential in making a scene, especially in Primal. The heavy pounding of the drums can mean an epic action scene. The melancholic sound of a violin can give an effect of sadness and grief. And sometimes, music can make a scene just outright scary. Another common cinema storytelling trope is the use of color. Films like 500 Days of Summer, Mad Max Fury Road, and basically anything Wes Anderson touches use color to tell a visual story. Primal does the same thing, but in a much more direct and caveman kind of way. Green is usually good, red is bad, oversaturated means safety, and monochromatic means danger. What I think makes Primal so special is that the show trusts its audience. Yes, the technicalities are there, but I'll be honest, there's nothing really special about Primal aside from the fact that it trusts its audience. It trusts that people would care enough to watch the show, to know what is going on. With films being made more and more for sequels and franchises, Primal shows you that a little trust on its audience goes a long way. And that is what cinema can learn from Primal.